I want to take you back live now to this emergency situation out of Victoria and speak with Colac, Otway, Shire Mayor Jason Schram. Jason, thank you so much for your time. We're seeing dramatic videos emerging out of your area at the moment. What's the latest?
Yeah, we're trying to get a bit of update, but yeah, currently we've clearly lost several cars. A lot of caravans and camping gear have been destroyed, and so far there's no reports of injury, and we're hoping it stays that way.
And to your knowledge, how large is this issue at the moment with the cars being swept away?
Yeah, there's look, I don't have an exact report, but there's more than a dozen cars that have been washed away, destroyed, damaged, and several more that can't start. There's been a lot of caravans, camping gear. People just didn't have the time, and the warning to get out, and the rainfall was a heck of a lot more than what was anticipated.
Yeah, this did develop incredibly quickly, and we've seen those images of floodwaters rising rapidly where you are at the moment. We are hearing reports of a holiday park underwater at the moment, the Big Four. Do you know much about that?
Yeah, at Wye River, and it came very rapidly through there, and which is in our shire and also the neighbouring shire at the Surf Coast. It came through the Cumberland Shire, and there's some of the pictures you're seeing there from both Wye River and the Cumberland River. But we're just very thankful at this stage. We've had no reports of anyone being in those cars. It's seemingly just property damage at the moment. The rain, thankfully, has stopped, and it was only 6 days ago that we'd evacuated these parks because of the threat of fire, and the people have just gone back in, and then we've had this seemingly unexpected massive downpour of rain. It's a huge catchment there, and it funnels down into these small creek outlets into the ocean, and obviously the caravan parks there is what we're seeing this devastation at the moment, and the Great Ocean Road being closed.
And such a popular holiday spot too, that Great Ocean Road, and just near Lawn. So there would be a lot of people down in that area at the moment, potentially on holidays before heading back into work, or being impacted by this at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the busiest time of year, and like I said, only a week ago we were impacted by the threat of fires, and we're dealing with some quite big fires just out of Colac here. Our emergency services and personnel are already stretched with those, and to be called into this, it's stretching our resources even further. So I just call on people, if you don't need to be there, or if you can make your way home from your holiday, you might have to do that, just to give our communities a bit of reprieve, and for those affected, we need to get them the help they need and start the recovery.
I'm just seeing that 115 millimetres of rain fell around Otways in just 1 hour. Speak to me about the relentlessness of the rain today. What's it been like on the ground?
Yeah, well, I'm in Colac at the moment, and we haven't had much rain here, a couple of mil, and in over an hour or two, we could see it building up on the radar. But to have that huge downpour, it's quite scary. And whereas I don't know the exact millimetres that fell on the coast and the towns around Lawn and Wye River, but if you get it up in the hills behind you, that 115, 120 mil, it's in that big catchment, then it funnels down into those ravines and creeks and rivers and out into the ocean, where it just builds up into a wall of water, and you can see the results of that. So it's quite scary, and hearing some of the reports of the people on the ground, at Wye River in particular, they just said, the first they saw of it was cars and things starting to float out to sea. So very scary, and very thankful at this stage, no reports of anyone being hurt.
Feels like this has all unfolded incredibly quickly. What's your message to people right now watching the news from where you are?
Yeah, just if you can stay away until the authorities can assess the damage and start the cleanup. The reports are the bridges at Wye River and Cumberland have become damaged as well. So that's another reason why that's closed. So if you can stay away, it's very, very hard this time of year for us to say, in a peak tourism season, to say stay away, but you just have to let the authorities do what they need to do, make sure people are safe, and those that have been displaced can get the help they need. And if we need donations of food and clothing and things for those people affected, just watch all the social media and see how you can help us out.
Certainly the advice for people in that area at the moment battling this flooding emergency: stay indoors, find shelter and stay well away from floodwaters. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for your interest.